Hey,
How was your travel?
it was exhausting, but it was, I get a lot out of those conferences, and it was really, it was an amazing experience, to get to do a chat with Valerie Jarrett, somebody who I idolized, and then to have, Lady Gaga and the Dalai Lama.
That's totally nuts.
It was very surreal.
Yeah.
And apparently now we're in hot water with China.
Yeah.
So, c'est la vie. I guess I didn't know the extent to which he was not, there, Anyway, okay, everybody ready? I want to welcome my interns, our summer interns today. Thank you very much for being here with us. Hopefully that'll get the media team on good behavior since we're here in front of our young people.
Out of character.
That's right.
I did want to ask about a bill that's before you right now. Councilwoman Holton has sponsored and the council passed a charter amendment to set up, as you know, some new opportunities for local and disadvantaged businesses. There's it's basically like a skeleton charter amendment. I'm wondering what you're going to do with it and what you think about the ordinance that would follow that's creating a whole new system.
So I know that this is something that the chair of the budget committee cares deeply about, and the council is concerned about working to find new ways to continue to encourage the growth of small businesses in Baltimore. And we've seen a lot of growth. I mean, the reason why we've been able to reduce unemployment by more than a third under my administration is because we understand that small businesses are where the jobs are being created in this new economy. So I understand the charter amendment gives the council authority, with the approval of the mayor, to enact the preferences, and we continue to take a look at it. What I had hoped that the council would do was to do a more comprehensive charter amendment review. I think that there are several charter amendments that exist today that need to be revisited, as well as things that would be proposed. I think to do so in a comprehensive way makes a lot more sense to me than this sort of piecemeal approach, and we don't know exactly, especially as you said, it's a skeleton bill. Like, we don't know exactly how it will impact business in the future. And when you do things like this, and it's piecemeal, and it's not comprehensive, and it's certainly not looked at as it relates to the other things that we have in place, that's when you have unintended consequences, and that's what I want to avoid.
The FOP contract expires tomorrow. Can you give us an update on the status of negotiation?
I think we're still in negotiation. I don't think we're close. But I haven't had an update this week.
Is the city attempting to negotiate citizen participation on the trial board?
I think so, but again, before I speak too much on this, I would, I can get some more information and then get back to you.
Was that just in terms of the philosophy going into the city knew that it had that?
I believe so, but again, if you want me to answer specifically, I can get you there.
You're not a fan of that, am I correct?
Again,
just the thought.
Let me just get back to you on the whole thing, if you don't mind. I would like not to be tripped up on your Twitter today. Let me give you specific information.
This is a question about police reform.
And I am very interested in answering all of that. Just let me talk to them, and I'll get back to you.
Can I ask you about the murder of the rapper, Los Cuda?
Mm-hmm.
Baltimore's a violent place. Is it, I mean, what I don't know if you've spoken to the police commissioner about it. What's been your thoughts about this?
It's horrible to have someone who has been an advocate against the violence in our streets, to have someone who's coming from a peace event, something that was supposed to help to end this the crisis of violence that we have in our city, and is gunned down. He was beloved in the city. I mean, I was hearing about it both from, you know, law enforcement officers here, but at the same time hearing about it from my daughter because there was someone that she followed. So this is, you know, something that certainly hits home.
Do you, I mean, the homicides at the moment, like year to date, are, you know, if the year continues that way, it would be obviously fewer than last year, but it would still be higher than some recent years. It doesn't seem that there's anything that's being terribly effective in reducing the pace. Am I right?
I think we've seen some things that have been impactful, but one of the things that we know works is when we have the full partnership and collaboration with the community. The people who are pulling the triggers are not. They are known. They are known to people in the community, and we need as much information as possible. And the thing is, when something like this happens, when we see it, whether it is a child who gets caught in the crossfire or someone like Lil Scooter, what we see is an extreme amount of information that's being given to the police. There's a ton of information that's been coming in to the police. We need that participation and that level of public engagement when every single shooting and homicide happens in our city, and that's when we'll start to see the results that we want to see.
I didn't see any, did you react at all to the FOP tweet, and if so, why not? What are your feelings on it?
It was stupid. They know it's stupid. I'm not, you know, it's like, did you respond? Did you not respond? You see it. They knew it was stupid. That's why they took it down. And I'm not. I didn't really feel like getting involved in the, you know, the story that is becoming a story about who's responding to what. They know they're stupid.
Okay. And so you don't think you need to become involved any further? I
think if it would be helpful to. I mean, I think that what is becoming a story is the reaction.
Mm-hmm.
And I think at it begins and ends with something they knew they shouldn't have done. And that's why they took it down.
Okay. Where's Kenny?
I don't know.
He texted me and said he was coming today.
I'll wait.
Anything else, folks?
Thank you.
Thank you. And
Yes, I'd like to follow up on that.
Okay.
Okay, got it.
Thank
I'm
you.
not trying to trip you up with Twitter and all.